In the past 24 hours, there has been a bombshell revelation in the case of missing Australian boy William Tyrrell. Police in Australia now believe that they have enough evidence to charge the foster mother of William Tyrrell with two different offences. First of all, perverting the course of justice, and the second charge, which is horrific, is interfering with a corpse. I have to say, I was devastated when I heard this news, as it now seems that William Tyrrell is potentially dead, and it looks as though maybe William Tyrrell's foster mother covered up a tragic accident that happened to William on the 12th of September 2014 at his foster grandmother's home, which was located in Kendal in New South Wales. I'm going to be so interested to see just what the police have on this woman. William Tyrrell's foster mother is now a 58-year-old woman who cannot be named for legal reasons. And interestingly, there's been no mention of William Tyrrell's foster father having any involvement in his disappearance. The police seem to be focusing just on William's foster mother. The New South Wales Police have now handed a brief of evidence to prosecutors, and it will be down to the Director of Public Prosecutions to decide whether to proceed with any charges against William Tyrrell's foster mother. This really is a huge bombshell in William Tyrrell's case. The little lad has been missing for almost 9 years. In around 2.5 months' time, on the 12th of September this year, it will be the 9-year anniversary. And tragically, William Tyrrell's birthday was yesterday. He would have been 12 years old. I have to say, I've always suspected the foster parents of some involvement in William Tyrrell's disappearance. I've always felt the most likely theory was an accident that was covered up by the foster family, and I thought that either the foster mother or the foster father removed William's body from the foster grandmother's home. Now, if you're not aware of William's case, William Tyrrell's foster family went to visit his foster grandmother in Kendal on the 11th of September 2014, and on the next day, after arriving, William Tyrrell mysteriously disappeared. He was playing with his sister, who is his biological sister, and this little girl was also fostered with William by the same foster family, and after a few minutes of playing with his sister, he disappeared into thin air. But just what happened to William? The police have a theory that William Tyrrell fell off of the balcony at his foster grandmother's home. I'm showing you images now of this balcony or veranda, and obviously if a 3-year-old boy fell from that height, it's highly unlikely he would survive the fall. Could it be that William's foster mother took him away in her mother's car to dispose of him? How awful, because it is known that on the day that William disappeared, the foster mother apparently went out looking for him in her mother's car. And interestingly, that car has since been sold on to somebody else, as William's foster grandmother is now dead. And when William Tyrrell's foster grandmother's home was searched again in November of 2021, her car was impounded so it could be forensically searched. The police have never revealed if any evidence was found in the car, because bear in mind it had been many, many years since it had been owned by William's foster grandmother. And in the last couple of years, suspicion on the foster mother has grown from the police. The foster grandmother's home was searched again in November and December of 2021, and unfortunately William was not discovered. But ever since those searches, the police have believed that William had an accident at the home that was covered up. A lot of you that follow William's case may already be aware that William's foster mother and foster father continued to be foster parents to William's biological sister after he disappeared. And it was reported that a young girl fostered by these people was physically and mentally abused by them. The poor little girl was made to stand up for 40 minutes as punishment for being rude, apparently, to the foster parents. And after becoming tired, the girl then tried to sit down and was kicked by her foster mother. She was also throttled by her foster father. The foster mother screamed at her, and they generally seem like nasty pieces of work. The sort of people that make me sick, that should never, ever be allowed to foster children. The pair of them are a disgrace, and I really, really hope that justice is coming soon for William Tyrrell.